Okay. So the question is William Barr, who's the Attorney General, is he on the hook for an illegal order when he told the military, the federal police, let's call them, to clear out 8th Street so the president could go over for his photo opportunity in front of the annex of St. John's. St. John's Annex, is that it? Is that the name of the church? So he gave an order, and was that illegal? Did it have a legal purpose? Was there a purpose? What was the purpose of his order? And was that purpose a legitimate purpose or illegitimate? Now, the street was already occupied by protesters. Is their desire to be there, is that legitimate or illegitimate? Well, First Amendment, when the states verified the Constitution, they insisted on putting a wall around the powers of this new government that they had just created, so it couldn't do certain things. And the First Amendment, there are a bunch of them, and the First Amendment has 2 semicolons in it, 3 clauses. The first one is about religion, second one is about speech, and the third one is about petition. So it says that the government shall make no law that restricts the ability of the people to petition the government for redress of grievances, to meet, talk things over, petition the government for redress of grievances. So that's really a much stronger phrase. It's the successor phrase to the free speech. Once people get to speaking, they get to being unhappy. Mao Zedong found that out. With the 100 flowers, let 100 flowers bloom. Then he said, no, let's let 1 flower bloom. But the rest of these are weeds. So he backed off pretty fast. But that's not the way it is in the United States. In the United States, people can talk, and when they get to talking, they say, I'm not happy. And they complain. And that's feedback. That's good. The government doesn't have to infiltrate every single little interest group and find out what's going on. They'll tell you. They'll come right up to your door and say, hey, come here. What the heck are you doing? So no, the people on 8th Street, they're saying, and all these Black Lives Matter, isn't it so obvious? It's like, hey, we have a racial problem in the United States. We have, not only is it the economic impact of previous redlining and racial discrimination, whether it's in Levittown, or whatever, but there's currently racial discrimination. Yeah. And let's knock it off. Let's do something about it. Could we please do something about racial discrimination? Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. What's hard? What's hard to figure out about that? Anyway, so that's the question. Is William Barr on the hook for a criminal act? And of course, the police too. When they hear an order, if they're law enforcement officers, their job is to, when they come to a scene where there's some kind of a problem, figure out what's going on, what laws apply, and apply the right laws in the right way. So these law enforcement officers, so-called, come up to 8th Street where there's a legitimate, legal, lawful protest going on, and they decide to tear gas and club and flash bang at the. For why? That's just assault. So they're not off the hook either. They're just bouncers. Are you bouncers or are you policemen or what are you? And even the military, they talk about the militarization of the police, but many of the militaries say, hey, we would not be doing that kind of stuff. That's nuts. Okay, so that's the idea. Thanks very much. Bye.